Hey guys, today we're going to be making apple pie, and this is super simple, and it's sort of hard. You just got to get a couple things right and you'll have a really good apple pie. So we had some technical errors. I lost the first clip of this video, so I'm just going to explain it because I can't redo it, but it's really simple. So all the measurements are going to be right here, and we just took our flour and our salt and we put it in a bowl, and we took this, it's a pastry cutter, and so that's what you need to use. I guess you could use a fork or something if you didn't have one of these. And then you just put shortening in there, and then you just kind of went like this with it, and then it cut it up, and once it was in the size of little peas, that's where I was. So yeah. Okay, so now once it's all finally chopped up, no, not chopped, but anyway, you're gonna get a bowl of cold water and a tablespoon, and you're just gonna kind of do this, and then sprinkle it over the edge, and we're gonna do that for 3 tablespoons, just like this, and then we're just gonna get a fork and kind of mix it up. So take your fork and just kind of go like this, just on every spot that had water. Mix it up just a little bit. Okay, and now we're gonna do 2 more, just kind of all over the place. 2 more, just right there. That's it. And we're just gonna kind of mix it up, swirl it around a little bit, get the water in there, and get our dough. And we're gonna do this until we have dough. Maybe a little different for everyone, but just 2 tablespoons at a time until you get a really good sticky dough. You don't want any flour left over. That'll just make it harder to press it down into the pan. So yeah, just do that over and over again. Okay, so when it's all mixed up and you have your really good dough and no flour left over, we're going to put it on a little plastic wrap it up, and then we're going to put it in the fridge while we do the next step. And if you do the next step really fast or slow, it really doesn't matter. Just approximately 20 minutes in the fridge. If it goes longer, it really doesn't matter. Just make sure it hits the 20-minute mark. Okay, so now on to the next step where we're making our sugary apples. We're going to take our flour and our sugar, and then some ground cinnamon and a little bit of allspice. And we're going to just get it in a really big bowl and kind of just mix it up just a little bit. And then we're going to take our 6 cups of apples, pour it on in there. And the reason I'm using a really big bowl is so that when I'm mixing it up, and so that everything can get covered in sugar and flour, that it doesn't fall out because it's super messy. And the new measurements and stuff are going to be right here because we are using some of the same ingredients. Stir it up like this. Okay, so once your apples are done, we're going to take our chilled dough, and we're just going to lightly flour a surface right here. I'll move that out of your way. Just do that a little bit, and then we're going to take our dough right here. I'm just going to roll it, make sure it's covered in flour, and then we're going to roll it out. We're going to cut it right in half, and set one half aside, and then we're going to use one of these halves for the bottom and one for the top. So you're going to take one of your halves, you're going to set it down. I'm just going to roll it out to about 1 inch wider than your pan. So I'm going to roll it. Get some more flour. Okay, so now we're going to take our dough, and we're going to do our best to lay it. So we're just going to have our pan here, and we're just going to do our best to just lay it right there, like right on the pan. And this is always tricky because you got to get it thin, but then you get it, oh, there we go, yay. Okay, and then we're just going to kind of let in the sides. I have a really big pan. I don't know why, but it's a lot bigger than normal. So I gotta make like double the dough needed if I want a top to it. So I'm not gonna do a top today because I used most of my dough making this. But I'm gonna make kind of a little striped top just to have the crust on the top there. So yeah, once it's there, we're just gonna kind of tear off for the loose, and then we're gonna come in and take a knife and just make a clean cut. Okay, so when this is done, I'm going to set this aside, and then I'm going to take our extra dough, and we're just going to kind of do the same thing that we did. But I want to make, so if you want to just do a normal top, you're just going to do the same thing. You're going to roll it out flat, you're going to put the apples in, and you're just going to cover it and pinch the sides. But I'm making a striped top, so I'm going to do something different. I'm going to roll it out thin, and then I'm going to cut it into strips, and then kind of interweave them on top. So I just need to do the whole rolling and cutting thing right now. Okay, so when you have this done and you've made your top, we're just going to take our sugary apples and we're just going to kind of dump them in to our thing, get it full, just like flatten it out, make sure it's all good. Okay, so now when this is done, we're going to take our top pieces and I'm going to lay them out. So I'm going to do 6 like this, and then I'm going to interweave them on top, going the other way. And then that'll be my top if you're just doing a flat. You just lay it on top, pinch down the sides, and you're good. But now I'm going to do the intricate part. Okay, so now when your pie's done, we're going to put it in the oven at 375 degrees and for about 25 minutes until it's all golden brown, and then we'll be done. So yeah. Hey guys, thank you for watching. I really hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to like, and if you're not a subscriber here, make sure to subscribe. I do post every single Thursday at 7 a.m. and make sure to hit that notifications bell so you don't miss a video. And if you do have a recipe that you like a pie recipe or brownies that you really love, make sure to comment down below, and I may do it in a video. So, and remember, keep baking.